get enough of you. Yeah, but you need that, nothing I can't do. My baby. Anytime when you need me, come through. My shawty, wallet. But you need that, nothing I can't do. My baby. My shawty, my baby, say you there for me. As I there for you. Baby, say you there for me. As I there for you. But you need that, nothing I can't do. My baby,
we're fine, we're happy, we're enjoying ourselves here. It's a day of celebration, a day to be happy. Thank God for life.
My shawty, my baby. Go to perfect, to my get sick of my love, body on check. I thought I don't mind the perfect, no, you don't mind, cause you go there. I don't put the baby, don't my shake. I don't wanna get you there, I don't like I'm not feeling down. I don't wanna get you
Let's go. Ready. Share. What? Yeah, come on to taper. Shave the fear. The little magic. Daddy go spend it. So gonna red. What's gonna pay? My lord, tempted. What's my name? But daddy. Big tunes. Got the club banging. Less man. More baddies. What's that? It's a drop top caddy. What's my name? But daddy. Big tunes. Got the club banging. Less man. More baddies. What's that? It's a drop top caddy. Hey, bub daddy, 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 bub daddy. Yeah, shit you like Okocha. I get skills you go like uncover. Biggie man we be life supporter. But not the type, but the type computer. I don't type computer. Neck throws, hammer time. See the watch, you they shine from afar. Central bank for inside, I got that. The computer is just.
Let me go.
You better know who you are. You better know who you are. As you come this life alone, so you go live this life alone. You better know who you are. You better know who you are.
My video is just
you can't go back to for every day now for this way. Papa say make a day happy, yeah.
That's the person. Hello. I'm always available for the club. At all times. Yes, sir. So, what's on the goodwill message for installation? What's on the message? Am I goodwill message? I'm going to call you not to look on no, yes, me see the current any of those ones.
If I leave you to one of the boys online,
my account details, they want me. So,
if tomorrow come, you know they my side.
Yes,
I go pray for you and I go fight for you. My desire for you is more than I can explain. Show by $1 million. Tell your mommy I go go pay. How much is $1 million? $1 million. They call me baby, baby, Jojo. Now come and come and Jojo. They call me baby, baby, Jojo. Now come and somebody, she want make her come carry her. I'm on the time one body, yeah. Hey, baby. Hey, you know what it is. Okay, bring her in bed. Down, girl. Go down, down. Yeah, the sound, girl. Down.
Hello. All right, yeah. Thank you so much for that. Our first lady, thank you so much for that wonderful dance set. We really had a nice time. Between myself and Diara and those at home, who won the dancing competition? The young shall go. At this time, we call on the DC governor and he will start the set of recognitions. Once again, I welcome my boss to the podium.
Thank you very much, my district secretary. When I gave the award and recognitions committee the mandate to actually select the people that need to be recognized, we immediately had a lot of challenge because so many Rotarians actually supported us one way or the other. They excelled in the area of the Rotary experience they wanted to concentrate on. And it was just too difficult for us to put all the names together. But we'll try our best. We'll trim it down as much as possible. But I have this list with me. The first thing I want to mention are those 23 new major donors. They were the backbone of the landmark achievements that we had in the Rotary Foundation. In no particular order, I want to mention Rotarian Linus Adaba of the Rotary Club of Agege. Rotarian Niyi Adelaja of the Rotary Club of Ikeja. Rotarian Olajide Ajayi of the Rotary Club of Onigbongbo. Rotarian Christopher Anyakora of the Rotary Club of Victoria Garden City. Rotarian Chester Akpasi of the Rotary Club of Obole Golden. Rotarian Olukayode Ario of the Rotary Club of Omole Golden. Rotarian Adeyinka Bakare of the Rotary Club of Lekki Golden. Rotarian Kayode Taiwo of the Rotary Club of Bagada. Rotarian Bukola Bakare of the Rotary Club of Ikeja GRA. Rotarian Henry Gbelei of the Rotary Club of Ikeja. Rotarian Winnie Oguewo of the Rotary Club of Lekki Golden. Rotarian Shoma Omoni of the Rotary Club of Agege. Rotarian Olatunde Onosanya of the Rotary Club of Onigbongbo. Rotarian Itchikei Oshangbi of the Rotary Club of Ikoyi. Rotarian Kayode Owolabi of the Rotary Club of Omole Golden. And I have some Rotarians, some donors who are now Rotarians, but they are linked with the Rotary Club of Ogudujere. I have Dr. Taiwo Akeredolu, Rotary Club of Ogudujere. Mr. Kehinde Akeredolu of the Rotary Club of Ogudujere. Mr. Debola Akeredolu, Rotary Club of Ogudujere. Mr. Oluwole Akeredolu, Rotary Club of Ogudujere. Also have Rotarian Oluwatobi Abiola of the Rotary Club of Ikoyi. And Rotarian Akaratu Balogun of the Rotary Club of Ikoyi. Now we have a Rotarian that also moved one level, from level 1 to level 2. I call it a couple, Rotarian Babatunde and Uyi Showabi of the Rotary Club of Victoria Garden City. And to top it all up, we have a new Ice Club Society member, Mr. Augustine Aburu, whose donation is linked with the Rotary Club of Isolo. These men and women are the backbone of the record-breaking achievement that we made in our contributions to the Rotary Foundation, and I want to thank each and every one of them for actually supporting us in this achievement. Apart from the Rotary Foundation, we had quite a number of Rotarians that actually gave significant support to the district when we are having any challenge, any event, or peculiar needs that we have at the district. And the district secretariat has been able to put together this list of Rotarians that have made specific. The list is not exhaustive, but I think I just told them to limit the number to 10. And I have in no particular order, Rotarian Bala Yesufu, Rotarian Goni Zakari, Rotarian Aliu Umaru, Rotarian Muiwa Fagbola, Rotarian Ibironke Alaba, Rotarian Uche Uka Okechukwu, Rotarian Bukola Bakare, Rotarian Dele Alimi, Rotarian Femi Adenekon, and the 10th, Rotarian Christy Akaeze. Like I said, this list is not exhaustive, but I told the team that was putting the list together to just limit the number to 10. And those are the most supportive Rotarians for the district administration in the year 2019-2020. I also want to make a special recognition to Part District Governor Richard Giwa Osage, the head of the family that we call the reality presidents. The reality presidents are the team of presidents in which I'm a member, our president during the Rotary year 2008-2009. And that team decided to sponsor the whole digitization process and the digital preservation of records in the district office. I want to thank all reality presidents. And we've grown to become very close. And what you've done to help me during my tenure, I will definitely be able to reciprocate anytime you are in a position that you need assistance. You remember our $1 Million Challenge? That was our flagship program to raise funds in small quantities of $5 each to support the Rotary Foundation. And a few Rotarians actually make specific contributions in order to support the $1 Million Challenge. They sponsored or provided materials for Rotarians to bid for. Airline tickets, domestic appliances, and all the lot. I want to especially recognize these 5 people. Rotarian Julius Nwokoro, Rotarian Jimmy Ajibola, Rotarian Muiwa Fagbola, Rotarian Bridget Jaja, and Rotarian Bala Yesufu. And during our drive to raise funds for the foundation, I noticed some people who made extraordinary efforts, not by personal donation, but by going out to raise funds, which touched my heart because some of them actually went on their own, spontaneously, to go out and raise huge amounts of money for the Rotary Foundation. I have 3 people on this list. The first is Rotarian Ralph Abanom, who went out to raise tremendous amount of funds for the Rotary Foundation. I also have Rotarian Nike Mayaki. This lady just came to my office one morning. I just said, I've gone out, I've met a few friends, and I've raised some funds. Here is $15,000 US. And I was shaking just like that. And thank you, Nikki. She's just such a wonderful lady. And she does not like publicity. That is she likes to walk in the background and walk quietly and silently. I thank you very much, ma'am. I also have Rotarian Jimmy Ajibola, also helped to bring in a major donor into the list of major donors we have for the Rotary Foundation. These people have been exceptional in fundraising for the Rotary Foundation during this Rotary year. Our next area that we put attention to is in membership. Those Rotarians that have gone out, go to extreme length, extraordinary length in increasing the membership of our district. And the first that comes, we call them membership champions. First, the membership champion is Rotarian Vivian O'Hare of the Rotary Club of Ogudu GRA. This lady, within 6 weeks of this Rotary year, was able to charter a club as president. And she made history for herself and also for the Rotary Club of Ogudu GRA as the only club that has chartered 2 Rotary clubs in one Rotary year. And not only that, he also increased membership in the club by 19. So all in all, he brought in more than 17 people into Rotary during this Rotary year. Thank you very much, my president. Next is Rotary Gbemi Oye Nei of the Rotary Club of Victoria Island East. This gentleman, as president, brought in a club, handled a club that was almost in single digits and brought in 32 new members. 32 new members into the Rotary Club of Victoria Island East and turned the fortunes of that club around. Thank you very much, Rotarian Oyenei. I also have another president here, Rotarian Sunday Ayo of the Rotary Club of Omole Ojodu, that brought in 24 new members into the Rotary Club of Omole Ojodu. These three people among themselves have brought in more than 120 members alone to the Rotary Club, to the district membership. Now, we're having presidents, because these are just recognitions. Their plaques will be available at the district office, and they can come at their convenience anytime from tomorrow to actually collect them. We have a list of the most outstanding presidents in this Rotary year. In fifth position is Rotarian Winifred Igweonwu of the Rotary Club of Lekki Goldie. In fourth position is Rotarian Inkiru Akaratu Balogun of the Rotary Club of Ikoyi. Next is Rotarian Odutola of the Rotary Club of Bagada. In second position, is Rotarian Muiwa Fagbola of the Rotary Club of Ikeja. And then we have the most outstanding president. The person who I saw who worked very hard is Rotarian James Ajayi Olajide of the Rotary Club of Onigbongbo. But all round, Rotarians, presidents who worked in various facets of the Rotary experience, who decided, it's not in this list, but he stands out singularly. And I'm pleased to announce the Rotarian of the Year, Rotarian Vivian O'Hary of the Rotary Club of Ogudu GRA. These are the personal recognitions. The recognitions for the clubs will come up shortly. Thank you very much. I think it's sure.
I'm all alive. If the point got to my head, say make I deny you. I go tell them, say lie. Don't be like that. I fit spend all of my money on you. Spend a couple million on you. Give you love until you say don't do. Yeah. Special type of feeling that I feel when I'm with you. On the mommy, anytime where I deal with you. I want your heart and soul and your own body too. I can't let you go. I'm beginning to fall in love. Fall in love. I'm beginning to fall in love. I'm beginning to fall in love. This
Fall
love
in love.
is supposed to be one night thing. But now I don't dey catch feelings. I get vexed when I see you with another person. No, I don't dey feel it no more. Maybe for no hold me tight and rub on my head.
I don't feel move until I see your light. I cry a river if I feel twilight. Baby, my love, my baby. Say now your cruise I like. Show me that your miracles tonight. Take me higher, I wanna feel alright. If I somebody, baby go say you the Rotary, and I don't want to the bother, but I want to if it show me. If I somebody, baby go say you the Rotary, me I don't want to the bother, but I want to if it show me. One day if you see the mommy, a royal majesty, we can we find like this. So keep me. I say one name if you see the man, a royal majesty, a majesty. You will find like this, you will find like this. He's supposed to be. Kilo fe, I'ma get you get it. Fine, up get it. Watch your love for like it. Why not mama? Your body, you got it. Push it in, in my dick. Babalo sile kilo fe. Why now, my lady? Tell me what's in your body. I'm not damn easy, baby. I want to give me control. If you want to get alright, I'ma make up my eye. I'ma need that can you. I go my eye. I'ma need that can you. Do maybe. I don't know anything. Oh yeah. Do maybe don't go carry that. Body too correct. Oh no, Eddie man don't forget. Money go collect, go wale, go connect. Body too correct. She love me, I don't love it. Sensima, why they for? Why you want it all? I'm sensima. This kind dance, you the dance. I'm doing this thing, you do it. Oh yeah. Why you wanna do me like that? Why you do me like that? Why you do me like that? When I said you, why you do me something? Oh, collect, oh, wale, oh, connect. Oh, yeah, pakam, body too correct. Oh, no, Eddie man don't forget. Baby, I deserve an answer. And now your body be the answer. Gone. Yo, Bobby Kelly, the things you do, they shock my head. Say you they feel the border to my best. I hope so you see the things that they do make you come out my head. But you know be, can you stand bam, so you they bam. Ojoro, baby, my ojoro for me. Ojoro, baby, my ojoro for me. Ojoro, baby, my ojoro for me. Ojoro, baby, my ojoro for what I kill a man. Only make I'm stronger. Things you do me, girl, they make me stronger. Like coco, your booty like coco. And if you give me chance, I go like be a man. I go take you down. I go buy you silver and gold. Cause now you be the coco. And yeah, love you the buga. Oh, your kuru kare waka. Baby, I deserve an answer. And now your body be the answer, girl. But you go talk to the buga. Oh, your kuru kare waka. Baby, I deserve an answer. And now your body be the answer. Gone. Yo, Ojoro. Baby, my Ojoro for me. 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 Baby, tell me if the love be the sea from my eyes, oh baby. Yeah. It's roses. Now the symbol of love we I got for you, my baby. Just let this roses. But you go tell me the book out. Oh, your book can walk out. Baby, I deserve an answer. And now your body be the answer, bro. But you go tell me the book out. Oh, your book can walk out. Baby, I deserve an answer. And now your body be the answer.
You're listening to the finest DJ in town.
Congratulations, my president. Congratulations. Congratulations to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Congratulations to all the winners.
Yes, what's that? I don't know. My woman, everything. My woman, I go feel by you anything. My woman, everything. My woman, I go feel give you anything. My woman, everything. My woman, everything. Woman, you proper, woman, you straight. Man, I brother, your genetic traits. Waiting for you was never too late. Remember, said you want the food in on the plate. Yeah, I love me dedicate, and it is so concrete. And we never lose faith for making you my soulmate. Get this one straight, say I am married. No matter how them hate, they can't tell you any date. Be you anything, on the bed. First thing, any money, medicine. You want me everything. No, me woman to me, you mean everything. No, my woman. Everything. My woman. I don't feel by you anything. My woman. Everything. My woman. I don't feel give you anything. Baby, fresh on the beat and it's killing them all, of course. It's killing them all, of course. Make we scatter this place tonight. Dance and sweat till lights in a fight. We must settle this thing tonight. Yeah. Come, let us catch some feelings tonight. Yeah. And if you tell me, say make a bello. I don't go waste time, but to do like so. Bello. Give me close. This loving, no be chop and go. This loving, no be because of you, I get to do something. This feeling got me falling. I make me spend this money. Because of you, I get to goosebumps. This feeling got me falling. Get tired of something making me for body. I make me spend this money. Excuse me, you are not dancing. I want to know how you are doing like a shy. Is it that you dance or you leave? There's no place for pretense. I can't watch you stand there. Oh no. When you go, Jojo, when you go, Barry, you. I know you want to know. As we take you out, when you go cho, baby, no dirty, no. I know you want to know. As we take you out, you come what I cannot do. Come what I cannot do. See, I'm killing them shot.
DJ Sebastian.
Get money, na 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 na. Money lonely. We making money rush just like Indomie. Suppose that you are wanting, my lordy. Baby, show much Giuseppe's are naughty. Come on, see, I'm killing them shit. Because I swear God, if I kill them. I see Angelina, she says Angelina. Remember who you are on my way to heaven. Body Angelina, she says Angelina. Remember who you are. Everything just little fresh. Go! Ice on my neck, ice on my wrist, you know. That's how I do. If you ain't talking money, please don't call me for a show. That's how I do. 10 million for a show. That's how I do. Never to be caught off fresh. Okay. That's how I do. That's how I do. That's how I do. How do I do? Like I do. That's how I do. Okay. That's how I do. Okay. That's how I do. How do I do? When you see a star, stars always dripping with swag. I pull up in a white Lambo. With my dura, come here Rambo. Danny, I be the one I be a cool. Tabatiri me, go my shileku. That's how I do. But if you take style, I will give you 2 punch to pay. I'm a superstar, that's so. But it's only beyond ice on my neck, ice on my wrist, you know. That's how I do. If you ain't talking money, please don't call me for a show. That's how I do. 10 million for a show. That's how I do. Never to be caught on fresh. That's how I do. That's how I do.
That's my yeah. That's my next. What is the difference between other ones are dragging friends? When they join me and kill me for my time. But they are just too many. Wait,
Well, so many names to go through. And I think we're in the third session of the recognition. And I thought I've actually finished the personal recognitions, but I still have some actually here, which I will include. That is in recognition of the assistant governors. The assistant governors were the link between the district governor and the clubs. And many of them did tremendously well in helping in the administration of all these clubs. But with the recommendation of the captain of the assistant governors for 2019-2020, I brought up a list. That's 5 of them out of about 40 of them that did exceptionally well during this Rotary year. I want to thank them tremendously. First on the list, I don't know why she's on the list. She's our district governor nominee designate already now. So, but she as an assistant governor did a tremendous job galvanizing the assistant governors and also supervising one of the most challenging clubs in the district. First on the list, our district governor nominee designate, Assistant Governor Omotunde Lawson. I also have here Assistant Governor Ralph Abanom. Third, I also have Assistant Governor Wumi Oyewole. Also, Assistant Governor Adewakun of the Rotary Club of Iponri. And then also Assistant Governor Shonubi. These were picked out of a list of about 40, but most of them actually worked hard and actually lifted a lot of load off me in the administration of all the districts. I also forgot one name out of the list, the personal recognition. And my cabinet actually deliberated and say, what designation do we give her? But we call her the most enterprising Rotarian, Rotarian Detoro Mobile of the Rotary Club of Olambe. This lady has so much energy, and I can remember to raise consciousness of polio, she made a 25-kilometer walk right from Ogun State right to the district office. On a rainy Saturday, she was not deterred, and she made that walk right through drenching rain. Thank you very much, Omoba Adetoro of the Rotary Club of Olambe. Now, you know, I talked about committees. We have so many of them. We have 82 committees in the district that actually cover all areas of the Rotary experience, every single facet of it. There are many committees that actually did not even function at all. But there are many that actually worked and worked exceedingly hard. And I have here the list I've drawn for me, the committees that excel and their chairmen. I'll start with the District Governor Installation Committee, led by Rotarian Bala Yusufu. Then I know you will agree with me that the District Conference Committee, led by Rotarian Ifejezie, did tremendously well in putting the district on the world map. I can tell you that virtual district conference we had we have districts all over the world actually shamelessly lifting our tape from YouTube and just planting them. I caught 2 of them. Actually, how did I do it? I saw the background, the backdrop of District 9110. I think they didn't edit it very well. They just actually copied and pasted it on their own platform. But I was proud of it that our virtual district conference has become a template that district copy all over the world. I also have here the RILA committee led by Rotary Abiodun Oshinibosi. Also, we have the RI Conferences and Conventions Committee led by Rotary Mba. Even though the convention was truncated, they actually organized the trip to Egypt for the Institute, and they did so much work. I remember we visited the Consul General in Lagos about 3 times, in all arranging for visas for Rotarians. So she put in a lot of hard work, and I want to thank him, Rotary Mba, Chairman, RI Conferences and Conventions Committee. Now you also heard me talk about the membership committee led by Rotarian Bola Onabadejo. Did a yeoman job, raised the membership number by more than 400. At the last count, it was 440, unprecedented numbers in the history of District 9110. And it was all galvanized and marshaled by past District Governor Bola Onabadejo and the team. Thank you very much, the membership committee. The training committee, led by PDG Kennedy Ejakomewe, did a tremendous job in building the team that actually executed a lot of the ideas I had in mind during this Rotary year. And you also have right in that team the DTTS coordinator, Neya Adesoye, the PES coordinator, Assistant Governor Uche Okechukwu, the DTA coordinator, Assistant Governor Bukola Bakare, and also the multi-club training seminar coordinator, Rotarian Titi Sumonu. All those 4 formed the training team that actually impacted a lot of training to Rotarians throughout the length and breadth of our district. I also have here the Polo Plus Committee, Victoria Koteyi Ogundemuren. It goes on history that we should be proud of. As during this Rotary year, that Nigeria became certified as polio-free. So it's something we'll take a pride of. I became polio-free during the year 2019-2020, and the Polio Plus Committee was able to be part of that. The Polio Plus Committee, led by Victoria Kuteyi Ogundemere. Also part of the Rotary Foundation committees, the $1 Million Challenge Committee, led by Rotary Henry Akinyele. You could see at that time when that glimmering Nissan Almera car was positioned strategically at the Rotary Center. It was quite attractive. I used to remember people would buy their tickets and go and rub it on the car, hoping to win. It was all fun, and the people were able to contribute substantially. The record figures that we have for contribution to the foundation during this year, a huge chunk of it came from contributions in those small bits, $5 bits in the $1 Million Challenge. Thank you very much, Rotary Henry Akiele. The peace and tranquility we had in all our events from July 1 up till now is part of the achievement of the Sergeant at Arms Committee, led by Rotary Arigbabu. His team and himself are always there in every event, putting discipline, putting order in all our events, and they've all gone smoothly. Even right up till this morning, they were still in the district office, actually adding order and decorum to the events that we're holding there. Thank you very much, Rotary Arigbabu. I also have here the Rotary Youth Exchange Committee, led by Rotary Florence Egbeyemi of the Rotary Club of Ikoyi Metro. This lady has changed the youth exchange program. Like I said, we don't have inbound and outbound teams. And I believe next Rotary year, we will start to reap the benefits of the hard work that this team has put together. The Rotary International District 9110 the WEF Scholarship Committee, led by Rotary Alaba Olalekan. I worked tremendously right up till yesterday. They were still working, and they've been able to screen out of a list of more than 100, 25 bright but indigent students who will be given scholarships to various universities in Lagos and Ogun State when the universities resume. Now I also have here the Ethics in Business and Professions Committee, led by Roteran Laleye of the Rotary Club of Agege. He took us to allow us in a well-packaged event that was the talk of the district for many, many, many months. And I want to thank her tremendously. And even raise funds enough to donate materials to the district office. When you go to the library of the Rotary Center, you will see there a brand new 2-horsepower air conditioner donated from funds raised by the Ethics in Business and Professions Committee. Thank you very much, Rotary Laleye. The Youth Service Committee that encompasses the Rotaract, Interact, Youth Protection, and Youth Empowerment. They're all led by Rotary Busola Satui. And this lady, with so much energy, galvanized all the committees under her, Rotaract, Interact, Youth Protection, Youth Empowerment, all together. And we had a very successful youth summit, a virtual youth summit a few weeks ago. And you can actually agree with me, all the youth activities in the district during this Rotary year have been tremendously successful. The committees themselves worked very hard and were successful in their own right, but they were all coordinated by the Youth Service Committee led by Roteran Busola Satui. The Basic Education and Literacy Committee led by Roteran Aleyu Maru. I want to thank you very much for that wonderful package that you put together in the Rotary Center a few months ago. The Water and Sanitation Committee, led by Roteran Samson Okeyi of the Rotary Club of Ewututu. Their program came in just as the coronavirus pandemic was invading the country. And it became very important because they emphasized the issue of sanitation, the issue of hand washing. And when you go to the Rotary Center, part of the things that they use in demonstrating hand washing and sanitization of our hands is what we still use now daily at the entrance of the Rotary Center. That is with the auspices of the Water and Sanitation Committee led by Roteran Samson Okeyi. The Family of Rotary Committee led by Roteran Benga Sumonu also took us to the beach, the Eleko Beach. And we had a good time in which we were able to bond as a family of Rotary for 2 nights running. And it was a tremendous experience. And I thank Rotarian Benga Sumonu, Chairman, Family of Rotary Committee, for that package. I've talked about the We Care Committee led by Rotarian Kefe Adedibu. He did a tremendous job. She was able to identify Rotarians that are in hardship and financial distress, that are in danger of losing their membership. And we're able to help them. And we helped 54 Rotarians to maintain their membership during this Rotary year. Some of the lists I've been reading of awards and recognitions has come from the Recognition and Awards Committee led by Rotarian Mohammed Mijin Yawa of the Rotary Club of Agege. This team worked day and night. I didn't know they put in so much effort because they were going meticulously, scoring mark. You will see a mark 3.0664. And I said, how did you arrive at such a number? And they go into the next one, this one, 2.607. And that's how detailed they went in. And they've been able to produce this result. And I'm sure most people will be able to accept the results of their work. Thank you, Rotarian Mohammed Mijin Yawa of the Recognition and Awards Committee of the district. Disaster relief, risk reduction, led by Rotarian Adeogun of the Rotary Club of Odigbongo, were able to bring another package, which incidentally also came just after the disaster in the Abule Ado fire disaster explosion that took place. And we were able to key into that because the event took place a few days after that. And we were able to highlight the dangers and problems of fire. The Rotary Awareness Committee, led by Rotary Jimmy Ebubuan, who was able to raise the awareness. We had a walk from Alausa right there to the Rotary Center, raising awareness of the Rotary experience, letting people know that what they see in Rotary, what they see on newspapers are done by humans like them, Rotarians. And we did so in my district governor's visit. You always have one aspect of tree planting here and tree planting there. And that is due to the sensitization done by this committee, the Planet Art Tree Planting Committee, led by Rotarian Jalili Efede. Thank you, Jalili, for all the work you've done. I will not stop thanking this committee and the chairman, the Cervical Cancer Prevention Project Committee, led by Dr. Adetun Agbe Davis. This team, like I said, have started a journey, a huge journey. Many people did not even know about cervical cancer, about how to prevent cervical cancer. They just knew that people were dying. The awareness that is now on in the community is enough. And when we now go to vaccinate these girls free of charge, these girls, when they see their mates, right and left, dying of cervical cancer, you know, one team, sometime when they were young, saved them and saved them for life from the scourge of cervical cancer. And that's through the auspices of the Cervical Cancer Prevention Project Committee, led by Dr. Adetun Agbedebi. Thank you, ma'am, for the tremendous job you have done and the tremendous job you'll be doing. I want to stop at that, and then we'll be talking about the clubs later. Or shall I go and talk about the clubs and then we'll leave the big meets, the big one, to the end? We looked at some clubs because when we took office in the 1st of July, there are some clubs that were almost moribund. They were as good as dead. And we watched them. Many of them have membership in single digits. Many of them hardly met And everybody was expecting that these clubs would die. But we have these precedents, and we've identified 3 of them that took their clubs and brought them back. It was like a Lazarus experience, and they brought them out from the dead. I want to thank the presidents of this club, the most improved clubs. The number 1 out of them that I've noticed tremendous improvement is the Rotary Club of Onigbongbo. This president brought the club back into reckoning and is one of the most dynamic clubs now in District 9110. Thank you very much, President Jide Ajayi. Next is the Rotary Club of Victoria Island East. Victoria Island East was a club everybody saw that was asleep, and membership was the cornerstone of what the president took himself on. And more than double the membership of that club, brought in 32 new members into the Rotary Club and changed the fortunes of Rotary Club of VIEs. I was not surprised when I think the board of the club also said, no, you have to keep going on. You have to do a second term. It's only a Rotary when you do well, they make you to repeat class. But Rotary Club of Victoria Island has taken a turn around through the auspices of the president of Rotary Club of Victoria Island. The 3rd club I identified that made a tremendous improvement during the Rotary year is the Rotary Club of Otoijaniki Central. That's a club that the president was so energetic, so dynamic, and did everything to raise the fortunes of the club. She is always at the district for all kinds of projects, all kinds of issues, and she has raised the consciousness of all the members of the club. And I believe the new incoming president will have big shoes to be able to fit in. That is about the clubs. Now, most of the scorings I've actually mentioned during the virtual district conference, the scorings of the club in various areas. But we only have the areas of membership and some areas of the Rotary Foundation that is yet to be filled. And I have the results here. For membership, the overall membership, that includes membership retention, membership recruitment, and membership extension. In the 1st position is the Rotary Club of Ogudu GRA. The 2nd position is the Rotary Club of Ikoyi Metro. Ikoyi Metro was a club that's actually chartered the Rotary Club of Adodo. Next is the Rotary Club of Omole Golden. We have a number of clubs that are tied for the 1st position. Rotary Club of Ikate, Rotary Club of Onigbongbo, Rotary Club of Ikeja GRA, Rotary Club of Agege, and Rotary Club of Ewotutu. All of them scoring the same numbers in the 4th position when we talk about membership. Now, in the area of the Rotary Foundation, in the endowment fund, I'll go from the bottom now. The 4th position in the endowment fund are 2 clubs, Rotary Club of Omole Golden and Rotary Club of Bagada. In the 3rd position is the Rotary Club of Victoria Garden City. In the second position is the Rotary Club of Ogudu GRA. And the first position in the endowment fund is the Rotary Club of Isolo. In the Polio Plus Fund, I have 5 clubs listed here. In the 5th position is the Rotary Club of Bagada. In the 4th position is the Rotary Club of Ikeja GRA. In the 3rd position is the Rotary Club of Lekki Phase 1. In the 2nd position is the Rotary Club of Lekki Golden. And the 1st position for the Polio Plus Funds, the highest contributing club of the Polio Plus Fund, is the Rotary Club of Ogudu GRA. Now you also have the annual fund. And I have 4 clubs that are listed here. The 4th position is the Rotary Club of Victoria Garden City. In the 3rd position is the Rotary Club of Omole Golden. And then the 2nd position is the Rotary Club of Ikeja. And the 4th position, the highest contributor to the annual fund, is the Rotary Club of Ikoyi. Those are the outstanding areas that we have not mentioned. The prize, the juicy one, is coming. I will keep you waiting, not for too long. For the best club in the district 9110. Just stay tuned. Thank you. Sorry.
So, keep standing here. G-O-Y, yeah. No be you a carry gun, but now you a go carry go. Sisi a carry go. No be you a the tech on no, but now you a wanna no. Sisi Ferrari, everything, very nice. Very do, all the bad time. Show me what taxi, Malero Boyaroni. What you want to wapa? Oh, I feel my class, what you want? Baby, boy, I want you. No be you I want to buy, but now you I want to marry. See, I got it go. No be you I they give I you, but now you are want to give my life to baby Baby sweet, baby nice, baby to the all the bad time. Show me what taxi, Malero Boyaroni. What you want to wapa? Oh, I feel my class, what you want? Baby, boy, I want you. Baby girl, you fine, because baby, can you? Cherry, all the guy you need. Many people they are failing for you. If you call and pretty woman, she say she know like a people back and go. But if you buy and Toyota, she say she want the people back and go. All I'm on the Kiki, when will you marry?
You're listening to the finest DJ in town.
Why I was standing over? Was the president and the outgoing president were together. Honestly, well, I actually invite the shaman, that Adebayo.
Sele Coco, Dijo Maraba, Dijo Beseto, baby go down low, Besele Coco, Dijo Maraba, Dijo Fuji, baby go down low, Odele Besa BT Michael Jackson, tell me baby I'm not asking, Odele Besa BT Michael Jackson. Follow me, baby, I'm still sad. That's a le coco. Dijo Maraba, Dijo Beseto. Baby, go down low. That's a le coco. Dijo Maraba, Dijo Fuji. Baby, go down low. Betty Monisi, I'm a solid dodo. Don't be trying to go. I get money, I'm a lobby, but Shebi na me them sabi, shebi na you them color be I want to touch you. Shebi na you them delay, before the matter go late, I got to find you. That's a level. Fine girls won't come my way.
I didn't know.
But you're still the one I want to. So make it won't come my way. But you're still the one I need. And I'm so caught up. Got me feeling it. Caught up. I don't know what to do. Got me losing my cool. Caught up. Got me feeling it. Caught up. I don't know what to do. I don't even mind. I hope I'm a darling. I don't even mind. Let the people done the act. Now we see Baba do the dance. Hey, Baba do wait for me. I'm a life to jump. Not because I suffer fast. Not because I pray and fast. No be your show, no be that. I'm watching.
We can't go with
my humble father, Sinachi. My loving daughter, Sinachi. My baby mama, Sinachi. Dele Momodu, Sinachi. No be by force to go to Dubai. I've been waiting cause the fight. And I just did my own, they laugh, yeah. Because the God gave my side. They want to take away my favorite. They want to start the house. And then I say, I can't because the white shall spending. And if I got you for them, I'm on my side and me. I want to be that wallet.
We are observing social distancing here and dancing. First lady in the house, our DGN in the house, and we're dancing. Today is the day of celebration. Today, we're glad completed this connect here with pomp and majesty. Thank God, we're grateful to everyone. Wash it. You know this one. Don't worry.
Baby, dance, baby, shake, yeah. I'm a that you know. Hallelujah, Hosanna, get you I want to. Give your body banana sweet in my heart. When you dance in the terrain, give me love is great. Want to take you for some.
First, let me say to you, I cannot wait to see you. You are the treasure I've been waiting for. Do you know how much I really need you? I dey pray for the day I can finally kiss you. You know, say every day I dey pray for you. In my heart today is a permanent place for you. That's why my heart is a beat.
My doctor, one lady call you. My baby, sir, we see you, sir.
I sing for you, what I be like.
Come Jago, we see you.
Baby, now you are go big, I am very young.
Princess Dada, we see you dancing.
But there we go. See, I may not give the world to you, but I'll give you what I have.
Moses, President Moses, we see you.
You are my Achilles. Could you relieve me? Shabby, you know, say every day I pray for you.
DJ Gulaya, we see you. You will see.
That's why my heart is a beat like you do. Cause now you are true, so I am very young. I sing for you, what I be like you do.
That's the Owosu, we see you.
Because I am very young. Only for you,
we see you. You keep treasurer, Olaito Juweye, Mark President, we see you. Kọ́lé bàbá, Ọjẹ́ bàbá, Fásitì Sẹ́kẹ̀tì Kọ́láwọlé Ọ̀jẹ́lábí, we see you. My wonderful father, Ilamata man.
Mo dúpẹ́ oníbù ọ̀rẹ́ bàbá gbọ́ pẹ́ mi. Appreciation. Mo dúpẹ́ oníbù ọ̀rẹ́ bàbá gbọ́ pẹ́ mi.
Michael Efio J, we see you. Adúpẹ́ o. CTGN in action. CAG Balaye people, nice one, dancing. We see you.
Appreciation. Mo dúpẹ́.
Ayaba kò ṣẹlẹ̀ rí, we see you. Kò ṣẹlẹ̀ rí.
Appreciation.
Kébé, bíbí kébé, we see you.
Hi, thank you. Afternoon.
Ayaba kò ṣẹlẹ̀ rí, we see you.
Thank you so much. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy yourselves.
Appreciation. Mo dúpẹ́ oníbù ọ̀rẹ́ bàbá gbọ́ pẹ́ mi. Appreciation. Mo dúpẹ́ oníbù ọ̀rẹ́ bàbá gbọ́ pẹ́ mi.
Vivian, Outstanding Rotarian. We see you dancing, eh? Ah, my PDG, we see you, sir. Olajo before, PDG, we see you. This is a GTN in action. Baba. Oh, no.
Tó ti la mi sọ́fà rẹ̀. Tó ti la mi sọ́fà rẹ̀. Ọlọ́run o. Jáàjì yóò bá ọba lè wí lẹ́sẹ̀ ìwọ ló fi mí lọ́kàn balẹ̀ wí pé kí n má bẹ̀. Alágbàwí bàbá wa gbà mí yó. Ẹlẹ́bùrú kẹ́ bàbá mi ṣe.
Adéyẹmí.
Oore ìṣìmọ̀nà ọdún tó
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the dancing skills and dancing steps. I'm sure we'll see how they drill, myself and yourself, one of these days. I'm sure. I'll be expecting that. Thank you so much for that. And now, we shall be having the DG announce what we've been waiting for.
Yes.
Please, for the last time, welcome my boss, my Oga, District Governor, Olajide Akeredolu, to announce those clubs
everything
that have done so well in this Connect year. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, my District Secretary. As I was sitting down there, I was glancing through the last edition of the Governor's newsletter. Please take a look at it. Pick your copy at the district office. It contains a lot of what we've been having at the district and at club level. Before I mention the last bits of the recognition, I want to again thank the team, the cabinet, the secretariat that has helped me, that has accompanied me, that we together have run this district for the last 12 months. And I have them here. First, Rotarian Idowu Afelogun, the district secretary from the Rotary Club of Omole Golden. We have Rotarian Olaito Juroye, the district treasurer from the Rotary Club of Ikeja. We have past Assistant Governor Anthony Ataiwo, the Chief of Staff from the Rotary Club of Ikeja South. The Deputy District Secretary, Rotarian Eniola Falabi from the Rotary Club of Ilukweju Central. Deputy District Secretary, Kunle Aliyu from the Rotary Club of Akute. Assistant District Secretary, Rotarian Adegoke Adewanyi of the Rotary Club of Egbeda. We have the Deputy District Secretary, Rotarian Christopher Shueton of the Rotary Club of Abeokuta. Assistant District Secretary, Alan Emezue of the Rotary Club of Lagos West. Assistant District Secretary, Rotary Olale Confadero of the Rotary Club of Ikorodu Metropolitan. Assistant District Secretary, Rotary Bironke Ogumbi of the Rotary Club of Shomolu. The Special Assistant to the District Governor, Rotarian Adekunle Adediran from the Rotary Club of Egbeda. And the Special Assistant to the District Governor on IT, Rotarian Debo Adebayo of the Rotary Club of Ogudu GRA. This is the team that we have together run the district in the last 12 months. I want to thank them individually and collectively. I thank you very much for helping me to achieve all this force. And somebody was joking for me, will I be giving myself plugs? And if I were giving ourselves plugs, we'll need an extra vehicle to pack all the plugs that we're giving, because you chaps have done tremendously well. I remember in our weekly meeting that goes on for hours and hours on end, trashing out the nitty-gritty of issues in the district, issues in the clubs. And I thank you very much for the counsel, the wise advice, and all the actions that you have helped. This governor's newsletter, please take your copy. I want to especially thank the editor, Rotarian Bankole Adeshina from the Rotary Club of Egbeda, took up the responsibility of being the editor with his editorial team. Rotarian Temitokwe Templar, Rotarian Bosola Odugbeson, Rotarian Otun Olalekan, and Rotarian Kunle Adeniran. Those formed the editorial team that put the governor's newsletter together. I want to thank them very much, and I advise you to pick your copy at the district office. Now, for what you've been waiting for, the final verdict from the Awards and Recognition Committee of the clubs as they performed during the last Rotary year. They listed a long list. I'm going to take it from the 6th position right up to the 1st. At the 6th position is the Rotary Club of Ikeja GRA. In the 5th position is the Rotary Club of Omole Golden. In the 4th position is the Rotary Club of Lekki Golden. Now the big three. Those are the ones that are going to have their plugs and cup waiting for them at the Rotary Center from tomorrow morning. In 3rd position, for the best club in the district in the Rotary year 2019-2020, the Rotary Club of Ogudu GRA. In the 2nd position, for the best club in District 9110, the Rotary Club of Ikeja. And the best club this Rotary year, the year 2019-2020, in District 9110, please, a round of applause for the Rotary Club of Bagada.
for the champion. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up. Here we go, it's getting close. Now it's just who wants it most. It's just life, that's how it is. Cause we have our strengths and weaknesses. Oh, I have vision, can't you see? I'm on the move.
Yes, Bagada, Bagada, yes, sir. Yes, Bagada.
Stand up, stand up.
Oh,
For the champions, for the champions. Stand up, champions. For the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. For the champions, for the champions. Stand up. And when I fall down, I have to pick myself back up. And when I fall down, I have to pick myself back up. And when I fall down, tell me, are you ready?
Oh! Wish you all here to celebrate with us today. Yes, we're celebrating the Rotary Club of Bagada on this field within this back-to-back. They have just won the best club in this Rotary District 9110 for the second time running.
Cherish you, I stand for you. I would lie to you, but I feel like for you. In the night, get up down for you. We are talking to me, oh mama. Free you, my love for me, that you're with you. Baby, oh, I think I find it in you.
Right here dancing. I'm having a wonderful field time. Yeah, my PhD, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You can see the DC and the first lady having a wonderful dance set, celebrating a wonderful tender, a wonderful connection.
Congratulations, everyone.
You are celebrating with us. Happy Davis. Thank you, ma, for joining this wonderful celebration. People might be here, giving putting some glass in children, and giving us the best of Ibadan.
I wanna be doing things. I wanna be controlling things. I wanna be enterprising. Yeah. Only look for more.
My DJ, you are highly recognized. I'm actually today. You are recognized.
Only they come and marry.
Nigeria, you are recognized.
I want to be Shashe.
You are Pabalo. You are highly recognized. My age.
I want to be Shashe.
Okay, let's
Money from heaven, you know. But no go come down from heaven. Better know. I wanna be on top of things. I wanna be doing things. I wanna wanna be controversial. I wanna be enterprising. Kishati lo, only no come again. Kishati lo, waya, kishati lo, money order. Kishati lo, only they come and marry. Kishati lo, human being, we making money differently. I say human being. Ojo kulo jo sini. Today na my day. Oshishe mo re. Thank God is fine.
Olúpẹ̀dọ̀ Òjó. Gbẹ̀gúlò. Yínká Adéọ̀ṣun, past president. You are recognized. Ayo Bello, you are recognized.
This is your celebration. A celebration to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate your party with you. Come on now. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Celebration. We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come back. Yeah.
JP's a production.
We just want to flex, but I nobody. Fine ladies, yeah, I got my money. We just want to flex, but I nobody. Fine ladies, yeah, I got my money. Yeah, all of them, say back for. Allow me, say back for. But Bennett, say back for. She say back for. We just want to flex, but I nobody. Fine ladies, yeah, I got my money. We just want to flex, but I nobody. Fine ladies, yeah, I got my money. What's funny? You're a shower party java. Would you get the power party java? It's a couple of your party lava. This is where you carry your back now. You sexy, I know they ask for you, tell them I'm both. It's not our baby. Ọ̀gá mi ẹnu bẹ̀, ọ̀rẹ́ mi ẹnu bẹ̀, aláyé ẹnu bẹ̀, wàláyé ẹnu bẹ̀, owó wà lọ́wọ́ yìí, ẹ jẹ́ ká bá iná, epo wà lọ́wọ́ yìí, ẹ jẹ́ ká bá ẹ̀ là, ẹ lè náwó yẹn tán, ẹ lè lépo yẹn tán, ẹ lè náwó yẹn tán, ẹ lè lépo yẹn tán, owó wà lọ́wọ́ yìí, ẹ jẹ́ ká bá iná, epo wà lọ́wọ́ yìí, ẹ jẹ́ ká bá ẹ̀ là. Tony Elumelu, bàbá mi jó sílù, Fẹ́mi ọ̀tẹ́ dọ́là, ẹná mi ní dọ́là, aṣíwájú jagaba, Ghana must go back, ọba ẹlẹ́gùṣì, ẹná mi kúkúṣì, aṣíwájú ti bínú, wọ́n ní mi ò mọ̀ lọ, wọ́n ní kí iye tí Ghana must go wá sílé àwọn ní bọ́dí lọ, ọmọ búlíọ̀n van, wọ́n fi gbé wá fún mi. Slow down and go to diet. Did you any money to our online? Oh, I'm with taxify. I am a castle trip. The power boys, you okay. I am a critical. On a go to diet. Slow down. On a go to diet. On a go to diet. Tell God, on a go to diet. Shout out on a go to diet. And I wash ya on a go to diet. Our boys, on a go to diet. I'm a cast here on a go to diet. On a go to diet. Did you any money? On a go to diet.
Àwa wá bí on the coding diet. Ọmọ àṣekí lọ sọ́nà keep quiet. Tó bá sọ pé ó ti yájọ it's not yet. Fatiki Bomani Mufayet, Wallo Secretary, Wallo Secretary, Labule mi ọmọ gẹlẹrẹ pọ̀, kúrò lọ́nà alága fẹ́wẹ́ bò, Kalimẹ́ta ní sẹ́, ó tẹ́tẹ́ bò, ó yá coding diet, ó jí internet, tí wọ́n lẹ́rù dẹ̀ nẹ́bà tàyà yẹn, ó yá súnbébé, kúrò yẹn dà, ṣẹṣẹ ní gànjà, ó kúrò yẹn dà. Allez coding diet, sójà, allez coding diet, tàjẹ́, allez coding diet, tẹ́ ọkọ̀ pẹ́. Yeah. Ice Prince.
Tell me something where I know fit do. Yo, my love too. Money, I hope you're ready, cause it's only cool. Feeling the boy, 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 feeling the boy.
Okay, I'm so interesting. It's why they say that I'm the next thing. So even on features, I'm impressing. People do hate, but I am a flexing. Yeah, I learned the lesson. They throw me shots, but I am a chesting. I'm far from pop, my pop is resting. My flow so bad, it's on this vexing. Yeah, the one that's testing. I'm best by far is what I'm guessing. 1, 2, 3, I win like wrestling. How can I lose? I'm with the best team. Yeah, I'm the boy with the fire.
DJ Sebastian.
Boom boom. Out to the Kenny. Boom. Out to the PLB. Boom boom.
Girl, I'm in the mood to fire. Girl, I'm in the mood to fire. Open fire. Girl, I'm in the mood to fire. Girl, I'm in the mood to fire. Open fire. Necessary. Caro carry new story. New story. Caro they make my head the turn. Caro they make me want to lose them. Caro they make my head the bang. Caro they make my head the scatter. Caro your body necessary. Caro carry new story. New story. Caro they make me want the bag. Caro they make my head the turn. Caro they make my head the bang. Caro they make my head the scatter. Hey, I'm looking for Caro. Show me Caro, Eva, Sisi Caro, Eva, where are you Caro, Eva, I'm looking for Caro, Eva, show me Caro, Eva, Sisi Caro, Eva, where are you Caro, Caro do, Olohi, Caro do, Caro, Lord Caro, Emiloju, Caro the fire passimoto. Caro the fire pass Ferrari. Caro they give me every morning. Caro the do she no
le pont. Au quotidien, t'as le fait, bah, le son. Hey, le temps, plus du masque. Et que le wa, à la réma, on peut le famille, loqué, dans la confiance. Hey, on va dire là, dans son reggae. On va dire de nous, on y a beaucoup de choses. On ne peut que du bonheur. On ne peut que du bonheur. On ne peut que du bonheur.
Rolling dollar, shabba, 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 labba, labba. Bonnie water. What I really want is to be a stinking billionaire, so that I can afford anything I want to buy. In the private jet to avoid the ghost so on the road. No more sweating in the molu well. If there's shuninu ayemi on the bar, Babati don't run on me until I.
Bata, Nancy Alaba, Toda Bialapa, Mafijo Galala, Idira Bata, Nancy Alaba, Toda Bialapa, Mafijo Galala, Shekila, Shekila, Ala Kulala, Shekila,
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and gentlemen, people in love me back. Lagos to Benin, London to Benin. Say and love, so where you wanna go? Let me take you there. Give me love, oh, give me plenty love, oh yeah. I wanna dance, oh, so watch me weep and watch me lele. I like your style, I like everything where you yeah. We always smiling, 'cause the grace of God is always work better. Ladies and gentlemen, we go dance and shake body, oh. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody dance to my bedroom. Ladies and gentlemen, Agbalagba come and shake body, oh. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, we go dance and shake body, oh. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody dance to my bedroom. Ladies and gentlemen, Agbalagba come and shake body, oh.
Difference Entertainment.
Girl, I've been around the world, and I've seen a lot of girls. I never seen a girl with five bodies. Who have been around the world, and I've seen a lot of girls. I never seen a girl with five bodies. Girl, you're behind is a killer. I can see you sensual. See, go, babe. Come on, see, go. The way you wriggle and waver, you must be intentional. See, go, babe. Come on, see, go, babe. Yeah, come on, babe. Don't want any baby. What's in go, babe? I feel I'm a kilo, baby. I can tell your every action is a block. Get down with this bubble. Cause I know you feeling the ball. See, go, babe. I'm a see, go, babe. See, go, babe. I'm a see, go, babe. See, go, babe. I'm a see, go, babe. See me, see, go, babe. And what about me, go, babe? Girl, I love the way you look tonight. I wanna put my hands on your waist. Cause I'm loving your sexy body. I know how it is. If you like honey, you know that jungle. It's gonna do it. I'm ready to sleep. I'm ready to sleep. On the beat.
In my name, you know I got bottles in my name. Maybe I got shopping in my name, you know I got it. You know they flexing in my name, you know I got jumping in my name. Maybe I got jumping in my name, you know I got it. You know Pumping in my name, bottles in my name, shopping in my name, flexing in my name, jumping in my name, jumping in my name.
Jerusalema, ikayalami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Jerusalema, ikayalami,
Jerusalem, ikayalami, ngilondoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Jerusalem, ikayalami, ngilondoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Oh, you are honor. I'm not perfect. I came from ruthless times. I'm a juvenile.
Thank you very much, my fellow Rotarians. That brings to a close the appreciation and award presentation for this Rotary year. I want to thank again everybody. We can't have everybody on the list, but each and every one of you have contributed your part in no small measure to get the achievements I've listed. I will forever be grateful to each and every one of you for what you've done this Rotary year to help us to make this landmark. I think we should now close, and we can all rise while the national anthem is played. The national anthem. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Dr. Dollar Entertainment. Kajo, 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 kayo, kayo, kajo. Uyo me ole uosa okami. Uyo me ya, uyo me ya. Oh, uyo me ole uosa okami. Uyo me ya, uyo me ya. Uyo me ole uosa okami. Everybody's born a winner, yeah, yeah. If only you just believe.
should let me love you. Let me be the one to give you everything you want and need. Baby, good love and protection. Make me your selection. Show you the way love's supposed to be. Baby, you should let me love you, love you, love you, love you. Yeah. Baby, I just don't get it. Do you enjoy being hurt? I know you smell the perfume, the makeup on his shirt. You don't believe his stories. You know that there are lies. Bad as you are, you stick around, and I just don't know why. If I was your man, baby, you never worry about what I do. I'd be coming home back to you every night, doing you right. You're the type of woman serve good things. Face full of diamonds, head full of rain. Baby, you're a star. I just wanna show you you are. You should let me love you. Let me be the one to give you everything you want. Make me your selection. Show you the way love's supposed to be. Baby,
that caught my eye is the same thing that makes me change my mind. Kinda hard to explain, but girl, I'll try. You need to sit down, this may take a while. See this girl, she sorta looks just like you. She even smiles just the way you do. So innocent she seemed, but I was fooled. I'm reminded when I look at you, but you remind me of a girl that I once knew. See your face whenever I look, and you won't believe it, baby. She fooled me through. Oh, no. This is why I just can't get it with you. Thought that she was the one for me, till I found out she was on her creep. She was sexing everyone but me.
love zone.